Good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, you want to tell the people what you're going through or anything? Or
Yeah, I will. I don't want you guys to worry about me or anything. And I don't like,
thing is not knowing. We don't want to say something that,
And I don't want to worry anybody. And I don't know. I don't like talking about like some of these mystery illnesses that I've been coming under because it's really weird to me and I don't have a whole bunch of answers. But we do like to keep you guys in the loop. I know that you guys love us and I love you guys back. And you guys have definitely become a part of our life and our family and everything. So I don't mind sharing stuff with you, but it is weird, and it does get you thinking. And I've gone through a lot physically, like with my health in the last couple of years, pretty much since we moved out here. And so basically, let me start back from the beginning a little bit. You guys know how I can be long-winded, and I'll just to bring you guys into where we're at now. I guess I got to bring you guys back. So, peak COVID 2020. Everyone's hiding in their house wearing a mask. Everyone is scared of the terrifying unknown. Gary and I decide that that's the perfect time to go on a road trip. We put our faith in God completely, and we decided that it was our time to find our forever property. So we did. We went on our road trip. We ended up finding this property off of the wrong phone number. Everything. It's definitely very led to be here.
Yep.
So do all of that. At the beginning of that year, I did come down with the Rona, and I was down for like 3 weeks. I had it very, very bad. I have never been inoculated. I don't plan on getting inoculated. That's one of my personal beliefs. To each their own. But that is just how I feel about it. But I know I had the Rona and got better, all good there. Come out here, we start doing our thing, and definitely having allergies because we lived in the desert. Coming out here, now I'm having different allergies and different things. That's totally normal when you move to a different place. And then the stress of everything, my body being kind of tore down like that, the stress of everything meaning running a YouTube channel, raising a family, building a house, living off grid, doing everything that we've done, it started tearing down my body. And a lot of you guys know that I had contracted shingles. Now,
Yep.
Shingles, I got it like not last year now because it's 2024, but I got it at the end of 2023, and that took me down for like 3 months. And shingles is typically something that you get
the end of 2022. You said 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Correction.
yeah,
Sorry. My timeline's in the dates, man.
No, yeah.
But yes, Gary's right. So shingles is something that like is present inside your body if you have ever had the chicken pox. And I did in the 80s, and when it was going around, it was almost like they had chicken
90s.
Pox parties. 80s and 90s, I guess it would have been in like 91.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been like 91 or 92. See, Gary's right again. I can hardly think.
It's all right. I'm here to help you out.
He's keeping me in line. I am on medicine, guys, so It's a little foggy.
And we didn't, you contracted COVID, got better and everything, and then we went on a road trip.
Correct.
It wasn't before the road trip or after the road trip.
And it wasn't during or any of that.
It was before.
It was before.
And everything else. And I got it before all
yes,
that.
Gary got it before, like, it even went out
before
that there was
it became a thing.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Right?
That was... I was wondering why I was so sick during that time, and then, I got better and everything, and then everything shut down, and I was like, I have a feeling that's what I had. All right.
Yeah, I have a feeling I had the big virus.
Yep.
So, where was I?
You were, after getting the shingles and everything, just getting that in itself at your age.
Yes, and so shingles is typically something that, like, if you've had the chickenpox virus, then the shingles virus is inside your body and it can kind of present itself at any time. Generally doesn't present itself until you are like a senior. That's just how bodies typically are, or if you have a very low immune system.
Yep.
Well, I've had a very, very low immune system. You guys have seen me go to these work parties, or every time that I go to a meetup or something and I get around a whole lot of people, it seems like I get sick and I get wore down. I love doing those things, so I have zero plans on stopping doing those things. I just have to do it in moderation.
Yep.
And This isn't saying that anything that I've got now has anything to do with us working over at Mama V's or anything like that. It's just my body giving me red flags. My body is doing its thing. So the shingles, I got shingles and it took me down for like 3 months. Very, very extremely painful. And it affects your nerves and your nervous system.
Yep.
So I definitely have something going on with my nerves and my nervous system, because this bout that I have right now is not shingles. I'm having something completely different, but it is also involved in my nerves and my nervous system. So about 2 weeks ago, I was standing in the kitchen and I was talking with Gary. My niece Brittany was over. We were getting ready to make some dinner and stuff. And all of a sudden I felt a very, very hot pain in my finger. And it started from here and it went down to my tip of my finger, and instantly my finger got super swollen. The vein that's right here in my hand got enlarged and I could not put my finger straight. My finger was kind of curved like this. So, you go on WebMD and you look up all the stuff and of course you're dying. But no, I looked it up and it said something about like trigger finger. It's like a form of arthritis, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm so young, like, why is all this stuff happening to me? So I iced it and took some ibuprofen.
Yep.
And just kind of like rested it and everything. And then within a day or two, I had mobility back in it and I felt it fine again. So kind of didn't really think anything of it. Just kind of thought, man, that was really weird. I wonder what happened. And Gary's like, are you sure you didn't get bit or stung by anything? And I'm like, I'm positive.
Yep.
There was nothing being stung or bit by. And then what ended up happening the day before yesterday, the last day that we were at Mama V's on Wednesday, during the whole day, I felt like my foot, my toe, my big toe, it hurt. It almost felt like I had like an ingrown toenail or something, right? Just like the squeezing of the big toe. And I just kind of did my thing, was working, walking around, just doing my thing. And it started hurting more and more. And I kind of would just ignore it. I'm like, okay, we're almost done with the workday. I'll deal with it when we get home. We're going to go home. We're going to do our live stream. After the live stream, I'll take a nice bath and, I'll be all right. So we go home, we do our live stream. During the live stream, the whole time, it's starting to feel a little bit more intense and a little bit more intense. By the time that I'm getting off of the live stream, it's really hurting, but I'm trying not to show that to you guys because I don't want you guys to worry. And so I start talking, and as soon as I get off the live stream, essentially I get out of the chair and I stand on my foot, and I couldn't stand on it. Like, it was debilitating pain to where I stand up and I'm like, oh, I can't stand. So I take off my shoes and I take off my sock, and my big toe was like swelled up 3 times the size that it should be. And I'm looking at it and it's like straight. I can't bend the toe. I can't do anything of it. And it's all red and swollen and hot and throbbing. And it looks like somebody took a hammer to it. Nobody did. It's just a random, my body decided to do that. Well, it starts freaking me out because I remember the 2 weeks before that thing with my finger. And it's the exact same thing on the exact same side. It all happened on the left side of my body. And so I'm just like, what is going on with this? So Wednesday night, I was in excruciating pain. I hardly got any sleep at all. I was curled up in a little ball with my foot like way up in the air, because if it was higher than my head, it didn't throb as much, but it was probably, I've had 3 children. And let me tell you what, the pain that I felt in my toe was right up there with giving birth to my children. Excruciating. So I take lots of, medicines and stuff that we have here in the cabinet, just so that way I could pass out, man. That's what I kept telling Gary. I was literally crying and I just was like, I just want to pass out. I just want to pass out. Just let me sleep it off. Let me just go to sleep. Pass out, go to sleep. Next morning, I told Gary, I said, I have to go to the doctor. This is just so weird. Having the finger situation and now having the toe situation. I couldn't walk on it. I had Gary go dig out Scarlett's little foot scooter thing. And even right now, I can't really walk on it. I can't put any pressure on it. I could still feel it throbbing right now, but it's not as excruciating, and I'm on medicine, and I guess it's flashback. So I told Gary, let's get the scooter. Let's go into town. Let's go to the hospital. And of course, looking on the internet, trying to figure out what things are, we think that it might be gout.
Yep.
Because that's one of the things that goes and it affects like your extremities.
Your extremities, and if you have arthritis and everything, and it can turn to gout, and it's just basically uric acid
in your bloodstream.
In your bloodstream. And so we went down there, and they're looking at it, and that's what they were saying too. And then we had her do a blood test for her uric acid. Results are in, and we're looking at it, and everything's normal. So now we're sitting here scratching our head.
I'm still going to take the medicine that they gave me. Yeah, so they had...
Well, and I'm thinking about it now, right? So the day of your flare, right? We did give you, ibuprofen to start stopping the swelling, as well as you took like azo.
Yes, I did.
And that right there would clean your kidneys and help, get rid of a lot of that uric acid. So you might have helped out your situation by taking out the uric acid, by taking that. But I don't know. I'm not no doctor.
You're right, Gary. I did
and then you took the blood test and everything, which is why it's showing normal, and you're just dealing with the end results of your flare-up.
Possibly.
So I'm not no doctor. I'm just trying to think of...
I don't know
how it is. You have another appointment.
I do have another appointment next week to go talk to the doctor. But
Keep
Gary
that in mind when you go and
right,
talk
though.
to him.
I forgot. I did take azo. So azo is a over-the-counter medication if you're having like urinary tract infections or like any of that kind of stuff going on. It cleans out your bladder, your kidneys, and things to help you feel better.
Yep.
And so so maybe it's a kidney thing. I don't know. I have no idea, but all I know is that I'm not a sissy, and if I am an I'm not a sissy with pain. I'm not a sissy with pain. I have a very high pain tolerance.
The fact that your hand, right, and the fact with your toe and everything else, that's where my mind looks at it more so. I didn't think of gout at all with your hand, because I was like, I think you got bit by something.
It was just a weird thing with my hand,
And even with your toe, I was like, are you sure you didn't get bit?
I'm positive.
Are you sure you didn't get stung by something? Are you sure you didn't smack it or anything else like that? I'm like, and you're affirming that you didn't do any of that stuff. And that's where my mind was like, you might have gout.
Yeah.
Because, we are getting older. I know I have arthritis.
Like
I know you most likely have arthritis.
Okay, so look, like shingles and gout and stuff, they're like older men's diseases. First off, I'm a woman and I'm not an old man. Not saying that it can't happen to women or people in my age group or anything, obviously. No. But just statistic wise, these are things that typically affect like older men. So like, why am I being affected? I'm just an old man on the inside, babe. I'm just an old man on the inside. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? You have to laugh. You have to laugh. Look, you have to laugh. So so we went to the doctor yesterday. The physical examination that I got, the nurse practitioner who took place of my doctor, because I did a walk-in, and my actual doctor I couldn't go see. So
we could have, but we weren't gonna sit and wait for 3 hours in the waiting room.
Right. He was already busy, so I would have had to wait a long time. So I had a nurse practitioner come in, and she actually was the one that took a look at it, touched it, the physical examination, everything, and she actually wrote me medicine for gout. Yep. And she put that on my paperwork and everything, that I have that. And then I also went down and I got the blood work done, and then I got my blood work results, because you can go online and see all these things. And the results, like Gary said, they show my uric acid levels as normal. So I am in just like a myth of what is going on. A few months ago, I did have some more blood work done and stuff, because, with my low immune system and with everything that's gone on,
it's always good to check.
It's always good to have a checkup. I hadn't had a checkup in years. Yep. And I was like, well, I want to be tested for...
All your levels came back normal.
Yeah, Lyme's disease and possibly like lupus, because of the pain in my neck, the way that my body feels, and having the very low immune system, just all these other symptoms and things that I've had that's just weird. So yeah, and that all came back normal. The only thing that came back slightly was my sugar levels, but that's always something I already know that I'm hypoglycemic, so that's something that I deal with anyway. Yep. So that was not strange to me, but everything else was like perfect. So yep. I have no idea what is going on with me. I wish I had some more answers, but I had a very bad, gout flare up, but
nope. And we're going to be changing.
I may or may not have it. The test levels say that I don't have high uric acid levels, but you also did remind me now that we did take the azo, and I don't know any nurses or doctors out there. You guys want to play?
No idea, but we're gonna continue with the diet because yesterday we did go down, and got a lot of new foods and whatnot for you, and to try to get you away from red meats and try to get more, fresh aspects. And
I drank a giant glass of tart cherry juice.
Tart cherries, yeah.
Which was not very delicious, but it went down anyway. And I'm drinking more water. I'm doing all the things. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's what's going on with me. I was in debilitating, I'm talking like so much pain. And I do have a very high pain tolerance. So for me to be in that much pain, that's why I was like, I have to go to the doctor. Like something is wrong. And I'm just kind of nervous about my nerves.
We'll see what happens when we go,
Yeah.
We'll go back in and see the doc, and he'll let us know more about it and everything else like that and what we need to do. And we'll let him know all of everything before, and everything like that. But I have a feeling that it is what it is,
So although shingles definitely can pop up because of a lot of stress and stuff, and yes, I was under a lot of stress during that time. With this whole situation, I honestly have not been under any stress. Like, I don't feel like I have been. We've made some really good changes to our lifestyle as far as allowing me to have that fine balance between work and relax and friends and family and work, just all of the balancing things that I have to do. I feel like I personally am in a very good spot of balance in my life. And I feel very comfortable with the balance that we have right now. So I personally don't feel like, oh, I was super stressed out and then that's what caused all of this, especially as far as YouTube and all of that is concerned.
No.
So I don't know. I definitely want to look in further deeper into it, but I've had all these blood tests. I've had all this stuff done and everything keeps coming back that I'm all good. So I don't know why I keep having like these random weird freaky deaky BS illnesses, but I have been, and I have to just continue to listen to my body. We are going to make some changes to my diet.
No.
Not that I eat bad, because I don't.
No, you don't. We eat pretty good.
Pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy, you know. But if it is gout, any red meats, any, game, anything, beans, like there's a lot that will create more uric acid, and your body just creates it naturally.
Now, I haven't looked into it, but I do drink a lot of sweet tea.
Yeah.
So maybe I should not drink so much sweet tea. I don't really drink that much soda. I do sometimes, but
I don't know how that goes, because I know that coffee is good for people that have gout, because even though coffee is acidic, this acids transfers itself or whatever.
So what the uric acid does in your bloodstream is it pumps through all your veins and everything, but what uric acid does is it creates these tiny crystals
that attaches to your arthritis.
It attaches to your joints, and then you have like little knives inside your joints.
No.
That's basically what it is. And so you could do these things and it will help flush the crystals out. And that's essentially what we believe has been going on.
Yep.
Yay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good change, because at least now we're somewhat getting to a point of what's going on with that,
We're trying to figure it out, playing whack-a-mole.
I think we'll have a better idea when we talk to Doc.
Yes, so I am going to go next week. I do have another doctor's appointment for next week, and I'll be able to talk to my main guy and let him know, the changes that we've made and how we should go forward. He's going to look at those results and, all the paperwork and stuff that he has and be able to go from there. So right now it's like I have a diagnosis for gout, but are they going to say it was a misdiagnosis because after my blood work, because they went in, I had my physical, I'm on medicine for it now, like right now.
No.
And I have to be on the medicine for it for at least the next 3 weeks. The medicine that I'm on right now is like a really high dose the first week. The second week it's a medium dose. And then the last week it's like a low dose because they want to kickstart it and like really kick its butt and make me feel better right away.
Yep.
So as of today, I'm not needing the knee scooter. I'm able to walk on the side of my foot because it's like my big toe. And I am able to walk. So that's great. So I think that, God is good once again, delivering us some more rainy weather on the forecast.
Yep.
We're going to be chilling and kind of just relaxing. I'm going to be taking it really low key. And by the time that the sun comes back out again, and Gary and I are at the point where we're ready to work on our decking and stuff, I should be in a position just fine. I should be back to normal to where I can get out there and I can help Gary out and I can get up there with you and get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
So,
well, I want you to heal yourself and take care of yourself and don't be too crazy or anything.
I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you having to deal with my crap.
It's all good. It's the one thing that's great about being married, I'm here for you. From, any sickness or any health or good or bad, it don't matter.
I know. I just wish it wasn't, I wish that I wasn't having these random, really weird, I don't understand what is going on with my body. I really don't understand. And the only thing that I can think of is I had Rona.
Yep.
And that changed my body.
Threw a lot of things out of whack.
Yes. I don't know what else. Maybe I'm just getting old. Who knows? Anyways, today is going to be a good day. Obviously, I did not get a video out for you guys. I had such good intentions. I had such high hopes and plans, right? To come back from the doctors and to sit down and be able to get all of my stuff done. But honestly, I was flying because I was on medicine and the pain meds and everything, and I was flying and I could not concentrate on editing that video. And I ended up sleeping a lot yesterday. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I thought I was going to. I had the will.
It's okay, baby.
But I didn't. So today, since I am feeling much better, I'm not flying like as much as I was yesterday. Just a little bit. I think I should be able to get it up for you guys today.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for your patience. You should be very excited for it because we're working with White Rock Homestead on it. Yep. And we're getting a ton of work done on our decking, which every time I look outside, I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys.
I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. Gary, what you got going on today? Because I'm going to be sitting in my hole here on the couch. I brought my laptop out and I'm going to be doing the thing here.
I talked to the boys today.
Okay.
And with the weather that we're supposed to be getting today, I really don't want to be up on that roof. Trying to do metal in this wind and everything else.
Mama bees.
And, fly off of there like a kite.
Yeah, I don't want you flying like a kite. No.
And what we've got, where we're at, I'd rather spend a better full day there than a small half day with the little bit that we're going to be able to do and everything. Because where we're at, we're going to be stuck up there. The second that we go up there and start working, we're going to be stuck up there. And I don't want to be stuck up there with this possible weather coming around and everything. And the winds are going to be there regardless. It's supposed to be like 35, 40 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't want to be up on that peak when it's doing that.
I don't want you up there
So
either.
I'm going to go over there and I'm going to tarp it up because the tarp that we had up there sort of flabbergasted in the wind, so I'm going to go up there and resecure that tarp for Mama V and everything, and then I'm going to get back here so I can be here for you and make sure that nothing, if you need anything, I'm here, so it works out for that to where we all need to reconvene, and take care of all of us have our own things that are going on at our houses and everything, and the weather is sort of giving us all that break. So I'm going to go help out Mama V in securing what is there and everything, and then I'll come on back.
Alrighty.
So,
well, that sounds like a plan then.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get off of this thing, and I'm gonna get this uploaded for you guys. I'm going to polish off things in the back end for me, for y'all, for Simple Life Reclaimed. Get that video going, and we're gonna take it easy and just try to rest and recoup and all that. But I appreciate your guys' prayers and your guys' love and concern. I really, really do. I hate when I have to give updates like this. It seems like every quarter or so I've been having health issues, and I really hate that I have to bring up things because I am not a weak person. I am not a weak person. And I know that sickness doesn't equal weakness. I get that. I'm not used to having health issues at all. I've always been nothing. And so now for me to have kind of random things, I don't.
You gotta listen to your body. You gotta take care of yourself.
I know I do. And
as much as I want to say that I'm, I've got the strongest back out there and I can do whatever it is, I got to remind myself all the time that my back is not as strong as it was when I was 20 years old.
Right.
It's not. Like, I can't, I have to limit myself, and you have to know yourself in order to put those limits there.
Yeah.
And there's just, you have to do that.
Yeah. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So I appreciate your guys' prayers, your guys' love, your concern. It's not easy for me to put all this information out there for y'all because it does make me feel some kind of way, and I don't want you guys to worry. And I don't really have all the answers or anything, but you guys know us really well. You guys can tell when certain things are going on, and I want to keep you guys in the loop so maybe you guys can have a little bit of understanding of what's going on our ends and maybe advance us a little bit more grace with things. So we appreciate you guys. But it's not easy for me to put this stuff out there. Definitely makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But sometimes when you press that boundary of uncomfortability, then, good things can come of it. And maybe something good can come of it. So I'm putting it out there.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to run. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode. Stay tuned for another episode from us coming tomorrow here on Real Talk with SLR.
Yep.
And later on today, I'll have a post for you guys on Simple Life Reclaimed. So notifications turned on. Stay tuned for that. And friends, you guys know the drill. We love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.